So hello and good evening. I'm Wes, the Explosion, and we're wrapping things up with Mega Man ZX Advent. Last week we did Ale, so that means this week we gotta do Gray. Huh. So her attack is stronger, but she's not as spammy. Well, good to know.
Well,
And I don't need to do voice acting tonight because the game will do it for me. Just very poorly. Again, I'm so pathetic. I can't even wall jump. Of course, as weak as I am, these guys are dying. How embarrassing is that? Oh yeah, the kid with the baby muscles. He came in and he shot me. I had a big, dumb... There we go. A big, dumb blade arm. And still, the little weenie kid managed to just plink me 3 times. I think it's like in pretty much everywhere, isn't it? Like every spot has a stinking warp to it if if you put it out there. I should probably talk to these guys just in case they want to give me a subquest and I happen to complete it. But yeah, I don't know. Just like all of the save points, not the save points, but the warp points, it just feels a little excessive, and I kind of wonder if it's because of the first game, a lot of the Metroidvania elements were kind of annoying. And one of it was where it's like, well, there's this save point here, but it's not a warp save point, and if you die over here, you need to walk all the way back to get to where, you started the mission and all that jazz.
we have to take this container.
And if they're just like, okay, we'll just put some, warp points everywhere so people can always, quick travel to where they want.
Legion? I guess I've got a lot to learn.
It's like somebody's starving, so you overfeed them.
I feel like I know this power. This is Mega Man power.
Phenomenal writing, guys. Phenomenal. You can very coolly just go across wires. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, okay. I was like, do I know how to do that? I got game over. My gosh, I feel freaking stupid. I was like, that's my fault. That's my fault completely. I was a dumbass who was like, I know what I'm doing. And now I need to get that one heart piece all over again. All over again. My bad. My bad. My bad completely. There was even a part of me that's like, do I know what I'm doing here? And I was like, yeah, sure. I just don't find the powers interesting. Is that so wrong? I think that's hitting you, yeah? Am I doing a good job? Are you going to throw out more than 2 tentacles at once? Oh, God. Yeah, I think I did see, I normally just fight him, with just Model A. But I think I saw something where it's like, oh, yeah, no, you can get crazy tech out on this guy if you use Buckfire. And you know what? That would appear to be correct. While I knew he was supposed to be good against that boss, I did not realize he was supposed to be that good.
Of destiny, king of the world.
Every time they address the main plot, I just get really, really mad because it's so stupid. Game of Destiny, king of the world. Nope. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where you ever see an anime where, like, somebody's being like a freaking weirdo, and there's the kid who's like, Mommy, Mommy, look, what's da-da-da-da-da? And then, the mom's like, just don't look, honey, don't look. That's kind of how I just feel about the plot in this game. Model A's like, oh, we need to, oh, Game of Destiny, wow, that would, look, and I'm just like, just don't make eye contact. Model A, let's just keep going. You and me, and maybe Ale and ZX. We do not need to address any of the bullshit they're throwing our way. We can just pretend. Like, the transformation gimmick, it's fun, like, it's interesting, right? And I appreciate what they were trying to do with this. But I'd rather use the different forms specifically because I want to use the different forms and not because the game puts arbitrary, just little, minimal effort to traverse obstacles in my path that are just like, oh yeah, transform into this guy for like 2 seconds. Like, it's not really all that interesting. Then I either water some plants or put out a fire somewhere. I don't know, maybe I should... Did I want to talk to the guy? Did I want to talk to him and be like, and he'd be like, oh yeah, we'll take you there. I thought that this just automatically took me. Boy, my whole, I'm absolutely not going to interact with this game more than I have to at all. It's just biting me in the ass. And honestly, given the fact that I'm still talking to people to try to get side missions just in case, that might be a bit contradictory. Did you... You fucked me. You fucked me. Well, let's do this sequence all over again because I didn't hit the switch the one last time I was supposed to. This is one of those games that drive me kind of crazy because I've heard like a few people be like, oh yeah, no. Advent rules, or, they at least like Advent more than ZX. And I'm just like, the plot is stupid. You constantly have to change, change forms just to do one simple little thing, right? And then immediately change back. And you got like bullcrap like this, where I'm struggling through like a frickin' maze, where I don't really feel like, like me needing to backtrack a minute ago was because I did a bad job. It was specifically because I didn't psychically know that I needed to hit the dumb little hammer one more time. It feels almost like the game's trolling me. But perhaps I just need to get good. To get good at video games. Just chip damage him to death. Like, I honestly have to question whether this was the method that they intended for this boss fight, because you get 3 tiny platforms, whereas he gets the whole arena. You can easily get knocked off. And this is like your only aquatic units. Like, early on into the playthrough, I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna, I might be able to have fun with this. I know more about the game, I know where to get some of the secret stuff, and you know what? That might be enough to get me to have fun, but I just don't enjoy these levels. Or these transformations. Other than, like, like I said, Model A ain't bad. Model ZX, always a classic. But dear lord. Yeah, we put in over a dozen transformations for you to try out. Okay, how many of them are fun? Like 3 maybe?
What do you think the bounty might be on booty?
Oh god, I forgot about the booty.
I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
That voice.
Hey, this isn't some kind
That's
of bounty
the sort of stupid voice I would do for one of these games, because I'd have to do like 20 different ones. There are so damn many spikes, and other insta-kills. Like, if this is how they wanted to end the game off, I'm almost glad we did not get a third ZX game. Come on, yes, yes. And then for this one, I was just good with combos. Like, I imagine there should be more to this, but honestly, this just seems to be working. He's practically dead. He's practically... No, not that. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. You're gonna put up your shit, right? No, you're just dead. You're just dead. Did I have full life? Did I have full life when I beat his ass? Yeah!
I hope we'll meet again.
I have some bad news.